Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And this one will be fair caught. The Rainbow Warriors offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They're going to run it here, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking downfield, it's Shager. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Again, makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. Impressive spin move. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. The kickoff team now set to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, start the ball to 44.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. He's across the 25. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A change of direction. And he's tackled after the catch. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Rainbow Warriors looking to cash in this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Direct snap to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Shager. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers or the quarterback and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Perry. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors keep the football on the move.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He'll ride the back again here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking.
Touchdown, Hawaii. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Caught quickly. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. The Wildcats will have to punt this one away. When he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Sims. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to... by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Caught near the sideline. It's Giddens. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Wildcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but snags the ball. Gives this defense a takeaway. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.